Hi, this is Cray Ray here with the beautiful Nikki B, and we're at the Liquid Lounge at 3900 Main Street, and we're here tonight to cover a band called
Prostinaut?
Prostinaut. We're gonna
don't know how to pronounce Prostinaut.
I'm afraid to say the wrong thing.
And stay tuned because they give a good description on where that name originated.
They do. We're going to sit down and interview them, and then we're going to watch their live show here at Liquid Lounge, and we'll put it all on the internet for you to watch. So enjoy and join us for the next 45 minutes or so while we let them tell you where they came from and their name, and hear some of their music.
Absolutely, and as always, fans, thanks for tuning into Mayhem Radio and the bands that we sponsor and put up for you guys to listen to.
Please follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and every other resource where you can find us at. We have YouTube videos, and we have a webpage coming soon. So thanks so much, and thank you to Dave Martin, our cameraman. We'll shout out to him, and we hope to see all y'all fanning us soon. Thanks so much.
Deuces.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Cray Ray here with the gorgeous Nikki B, and we are here at the Liquid Lounge, 3900 Main Street, with the band
Prostinaut.
And we're here tonight to podcast with them and to hear their performance. And before we do that, we'd like to take a little time and ask some questions of the band.
All right, can you actually introduce yourselves to our fans at Mayhem Radio?
Absolutely, yeah. I'm TJ Calloway. I'm the bass player in the band.
I am Colin Drake. I am the guitar player in this band.
Tommy Rudia. I sing.
Justin Schaefers. I play drums.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do.
Can you flex for us again?
Very nice, very nice. Okay, guys, the first thing, the obvious question, you have to tell us, where'd the name come from?
That's a TJ question.
All right.
Wait, it's in the middle.
Well, the band name came from one time Justin doesn't watch a lot of TV, and he happened to catch an episode of Tiaras and Toddlers or something like that, and he was pretty mortified.
He caught more than one episode.
I know he's got it on his TiVo, but he was telling us about it, and he was talking about these poor little girls that are dressed up this way and everything, and he called them prostitutes, and I misheard him and thought he said prostinaut, like the mix between a prostitute and an astronaut, and it was immediately like, that's the band name. And we stuck with it until we decided we would stick with it until we found a singer. And when Tommy came along, he said, no, just keep it. I like it. So it doesn't make a lot of sense, but there you go. Yeah. Perfect.
All right. As far as what inspires you, as far as music-wise, I know we talked about a little earlier, and I'm really excited. And let's talk about your Facebook page and Twitter account, because that's really important for Mayhem Radio to know how to contact you for any upcoming events, listen to your music, and all that good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a Facebook page, so we're at facebook.com/Prostinaut. We have a / I think it's a.
It's very important.
I don't know which slash it is. I think it's a slash, but.
Well, we'll put it up on our Mayhem Radio website, so you'll know how to contact them either way.
Yeah, we're on facebook.com/Prostinaut. We have prostinaut.com. We're on Twitter at Prostinaut, and soundcloud.com/Prostinaut, and reverbnations.com/Prostinaut.
All right.
Anything Prostinaut. Okay, so we need a little background then. We have the name. How did y'all form? How did you get together? Have y'all known each other a long time, or is this a relatively new endeavor?
Yeah, well, Justin? What? Care to take this one? Not really. Okay. All right. Well, so Justin and I have basically known each other since we were kids. We've grown up together, started playing music together, played in multiple bands together, and it had been years since we had played in a band together. So we decided, after hashing out some ideas and some different bands that we are, that we have some similar likes there with, we decided, it'd be really fun if we tried to put something together like this. And so that was where the original idea for the band was formed. And Justin and I did a couple of quick demo recordings of him on drums. I played bass and guitar, and we put that out on the web, put out a Craigslist ad, and about, 2 months later, we got really lucky and found this guy over here. He came in and just,
Lucky.
we did. We did. He's got a British accent. And not every guitar player has that.
So anyway, after these guys had known each other in a non-biblical sense for many, many years, I decided to move from London actually to join this band. And I didn't know it for the first year that I was here, but after a while, I figured that out. And then we've laboured for a long time to find just the right singer. And finally, we found him about a year ago. And I'm now going to pass this microphone implement to him.
Check 1 2. Okay, so these guys put some recordings together, posted them on Craigslist. I think was that where it was?
Yeah.
Or I posted an ad on Craigslist or something, and me being the avid Craigslist surfer that I am, I came across their ad. Yes, as a matter of fact, amongst others, and. Kind of came across their ad and checked out the music. Something that you're not going to hear a lot of anywhere, especially in Dallas, which tends to be more of a metal and rock-driven community, as you can hear next door, I'm sure. So it was something that sparked my interest and something I want to pursue, and we did some sample recordings and decided to go forward with it. In the last few months, we've recorded about 5 songs, gotten a pretty good response online, had a couple of shows, got some pretty good feedback from the shows. So we're going to go ahead and forge ahead and record a few more, and hopefully do a heck of a lot more shows and go from there.
As far as who would you compare y'all to as far as bands? Now, I know what inspires you, but as far as music-wise, besides Rush, of course.
Well, that's just Justin. Justin's really the only...
Absolutely, I agree.
I think right now, bands that are out there that might... we might could compare with... I don't know. What do you think? Go ahead, Colin.
Well, an English band that you guys may not have heard of much is Dub War, and they do a lot of weird time stuff, but they have a lot of interesting kind of sound effects, and it's like this main singer's from the Caribbean and does like this half ragga sort of half singing thing. So just we kind of like to mix genres a lot. I think we all listen really widely, and so basically we subconsciously and other silly words like that, it sort of just kind of sinks into what we play, and we don't consciously set out to write anything to sound like something else, which I think is one of the key strengths of this group. But things just happen, and then we kind of look at it and go, oh, that sounds like that, and then we have to rewrite it. So no.
Yeah, just to kind of expand on that a little bit, we come in and we might have like one riff or something, one of us might, and then we just kind of throw it out there and play it for us, and then next thing you know, the chemistry just kind of takes over a little bit, and next thing you know, Justin's playing a really cool beat over it, and then Colin's saying, hey, what if we go to this for the B section, and and then Tommy's already starting to do melodies over the top of that, and I mean, we literally, I think, the first song we're playing tonight, that tune came together in one night. One night. So, I brought one riff in, then Colin started playing with some chords, and I'm going to hand that one over to Justin to introduce the title of that song.
You coined that title. Yeah.
I think it's autobiographical.
Is Justin shy? Are you camera shy?
A little bit shy, but actually...
But not with Tom.
You weren't shy the other night on camera, remember?
That was the night vision camera.
Right. So... So this next song, or the song we're going to start with, is called "Warm Pea in a Cold Shower," and actually it was Tommy's idea. But it's a wonderful song. It's a wonderful idea. If you haven't tried it, you should.
We actually we discussed the other night the absurdity of some of the song titles that we have and how they're absolutely irrelevant to what the content, lyrical content is of the song. But we try and come up with these absurd names, and then we all agree that, hey, that's a good name. So we'll write it down, and then we'll just write a song around that name, not necessarily having anything to do with it. Because warm pea in a cold shower, I don't think the lyrics have anything to do with warm pea in a cold shower. It's actually based on a quote by Ricky Martin. But anyways. He would.
Okay, so I know some of y'all have done music before and put together little endeavors and such, but it's really important, I guess, for bands that are starting out like y'all do, kind of grassroots effort and such. What have you found that's most helpful as far as attracting listeners and as far as what your friends can do for you? Do you have any tips or hints for bands that are trying to start out?
Yeah, it's interesting. We live in a very different time for music and for the way bands can promote themselves, distribute their music themselves, the ability that they can have to easily record themselves, mix themselves, and just do everything themselves. And that's actually one ideal that Justin and I really spoke about when we started forming the band was let's do as much as we can DIY, just do it yourself. And so we have the capability between all of us to be able to do the recording, the mixing. Justin and his girlfriend Kelly spend a lot of time working on some really great artwork for us, and we have to send out a great thank you to Kelly because she's awesome. She does a lot of great stuff for us.
It's our anniversary.
Oh, wow.
It's our anniversary. Happy anniversary. I love you.
It's our anniversary?
I didn't know it was our anniversary.
It is. Ours too.
It's romantic, but but yeah, I mean, it's just we're in a great time where bands can do whatever they want. They can record without a record label or a producer telling them what to do, what not to do. If you want to go a commercial route, you can kind of do what's popular, what everybody else is doing. If you want to do something off the beaten path, you can do that too. And there's really no one there to stop you and tell you no. And so I think all of our lives, all of us musically, have had something that we've been interested in, whether it's one band or most of the bands in our CD collections that are probably stuff that maybe 1% of our friends would actually listen to, but for some reason when we come together we can create something that our friends seem to like, and so we're very happy and excited by that.
I think that's a really good. I think that's a really good point. Actually, a lot of this music has come out because there was no one to tell us no. So simple as that, really. So yeah.
Yeah. And we kind of need supervision, but it's good that we don't have it.
And as far as your lyrics, do you have a certain person that just writes it all down? Is that you, Tommy, or do you collaborate together? And
I think on the first few songs, they had some ideas about where it should go lyrically. I took a lot of creative license and changed the hell out of them, you know what I mean, and took it wherever the hell I wanted to take it. But I think it worked out in the end. For me, lyrically, it's that's the most fun is writing the words. The melodies all come natural, but the lyrics it's something to think about and something to actually enjoy for me, and to try and put something out there that's worthy and listenable. Really has been the challenge. So, hey man, easy. All right. Anyways, there's all the songs are really about nothing. So I'll pass the mic to you.
Middle. Okay, so we know where you're at now. 2 years from now, tell us where you're at. What are your goals? What do you hope to do? What do you think you need to do to get there?
Well, I personally, I would say that like in 2 years, I would hope that we would have, probably put out a larger body of work. Maybe have I don't know, 3 or 4.
Should be on our 15th EP by that point.
15th double live album from Japan. Yeah.
The Budokan eventually. Yes.
In the pocket. You'll be married by then, right?
That's legal in some places.
Married nonetheless.
Going together with the chemistry that you guys obviously form.
But no, I mean, that's something we've talked a lot about. How do we go about releasing material? Do we do the typical album thing that everybody's always done in the music industry forever, or do we kind of embrace what people do now and say, hey, people aren't always buying 10, 12 songs. Sometimes they just buy 1, 2, 3 songs, whatever. So that's kind of, where we're at right now. We've released the first 4 of the first 5 songs that we've recorded, all 4 of which have actually been #1 hits on the Prostinaut charts. I can't believe that. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. SoundScan will verify that. But yeah, so I mean, we're just gonna.
Casey Kasem, will he not?
Yeah. Casey Kasem loves us, and
Lance Stone.
And Lance Stone, yes, yeah, Lance Stone's a big fan, and but we. But yeah, so I mean, we're just trying to kind of find an avenue and a path that kind of helps keep growing our audience, exposing our music to different people, and we're having a lot of fun right now. This is our 3rd show that we're playing tonight. We're really just grateful and hoping that the same amount of people that came out to the last one come out, and maybe 1 or 2 more, and we hope in 2 years maybe we're playing to, a much wider audience of people we don't even know,
Wonderful. Well, thank you again for listening to Mayhem Radio. Again, this is Prostinaut, and we're at 3900 Main Street in Deep Ellum at the Liquid Lounge. We're going to come back in a little bit so you can see them live and samples of their music, and we're definitely excited. Thank you guys so much for coming on the show. Yeah, absolutely. It's been a pleasure. Again, go to Mayhem Radio Live, and we're going to post all their video clips, and we're also going to post all their information so you can follow them on Facebook and Twitter. Again, this is Cray Ray and Nikki with Mayhem Radio. Thanks.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh wait, this is on mic. It's supposed to be on.
Was it on mic?
It better.
We'll see.
Oh shit, it wasn't recording.
This is Nikki.
And this is Cray Ray
with Mayhem Radio. We are live at the Liquid Lounge, 3900 Main Street in Deep Ellum. We had the pleasure of meeting with Prostinaut, the band. And you need to check out their interview, and also on Mayhem Radio Live, our Facebook and Twitter account, we're going to post all the information about them. So in a few moments, you're going to hear them play, and you need to check them out. Anything you want to add, Cray Ray?
I think you covered it.
All right. Thanks again, and tuning in to Mayhem Radio.
Hey, we want to take a second to thank everybody for coming out tonight. We are Prostinaut. We want to thank everybody. Seriously, thank you so much for coming out. We really appreciate your support. We want to thank Nikki and Ray up there from Mayhem Radio, and thank everybody here at Liquid Lounge. Thank you so much.
Get down about it.
Facebook might have heard this next song this week. This was our new 4th in a row #1 hit single.
Woo!
Yes, that's right. Top the Prostinaut charts.
Very successful.
Yeah. This one's called I Rock and I Drive 1 2. next song is called George Clooney Tattoo. It describes college trip to Thailand with George Clooney.
It was with George Clooney.
You got a time local, right?
It was a guy who changed his name, George Clooney. He used to also be a woman. That's why I was in Thailand.
AJ, how much time do we have?
About an hour.
About
hell of shit.
All right. We know some jokes.
You got some time.
So TJ walked into a bar.
You got as long as you need.
All right, thanks, Ed.
Man, we probably got about 3 minutes. So we're not pressed for time, apparently. This next song is
we got 10 more songs.
It's called My Dad. Well, no, not My Dad Works at a Bank.
It's called
I work at a bank. Yeah. So don't worry about nothing. I work at a bank, brother.
It's a very deep song about working at a financial institution and just taking pride in your work.
Just counting a lot.
Hendrix, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1.
This song's a punk song. What did I tell you punk asses? It's called Manceptionist.
That's the last song.
Oh, man.
What's your yeah.
Yeah, that's. Do we all know?
You gonna talk for one more? Sure. Yeah. Hey, everybody, thank you again so much for coming out. We are Prostinaut. Please look us up on Facebook. We're there. There's Prostinaut. Same on Twitter, SoundCloud, Reverb Nation, and I don't know.
Whatever else.
Yeah. Any website you can think of, just type in Prostinaut.
You can also catch us on Harry Hines, any corner, man. Any fucking corner.
Thank you so much for coming out, everybody. We are Prostinaut. Cheers. Stick around for the next band. Let's hear it for Bandfall, the kid that played before us. Thank you.